you clicked on this video because you have one of three problems, or you have all three of them, but it wouldn't make sense. So, number one, you don't have a capo. Number two, your capo broke. Or number three, you want to try out what a capo feels like and you've never had one before, just like me. So, it's time to get creative with what you have. Now, I've seen countless YouTube videos that give you a bunch of crap like, oh yeah, use a bunch of shoelaces, yeah, use some pencils, right? Because pencils are great. Pencils are awesome, and you love getting shavings all over your beautiful fretboard and rubbing on your guitar strings. Yeah, oh, yeah, rubber bands, you can't forget those, you know? It's impossible to move around, impossible, yeah? And hair ties. This is trash. This is all trash. What we do need is a pen, right? Oh, gotta tilt the camera, okay. What we do need is a pen, a knife, a lighter, and this beautiful product you could get for the low price of $187 and a trip to Walmart and get infected with Corona. $187 for all of this, and this is all you need to make a capo. Everybody has a pen. If you don't have one of these, I don't know where you've been living, okay? If you don't have a lighter, then your parents aren't smoking, or you, and if you don't have a knife, then just go to your kitchen, grab one of those nice daggers that your parents keep in order to keep the flies out, you know? They stab them around. So, here's how we go. And you also need some sort of way of measuring the paracord, right? So, alright, let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to grab that beautiful paracord that you got for $187, and you're going to put it over here and measure it up to 17 inches. Once you have that 17 inches, you want to mark it down or keep your finger there, whatever you want to do, keep track of it, and then you're just going to cut through that little piece of paracord. There you go. You don't need the rest. All you need is this, and you'll have the best capo out there that does not require any rubber bands or anything complicated or anything hard. Grab that beautiful pen you also have, and you just want to take out this little piece right here. So let me see. Yeah, there you go. And then we want to take this out. All you need is that. I prefer, you can keep this on, but like, it just looks nicer like this. Now you have that done, what you want to do is you're going to want to burn the edges, so that's what your lighter is for. Turn on your lighter, get those edges down. It's nice. There you go. Looks nice and beautiful, doesn't it? Don't it? Don't it look beautiful? And then we're gonna let that cool down. Then we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Wow, isn't that beautiful? I literally ran out of fuel. Oh my gosh. Filling up my lighter, just like a spider. Alright, that's good enough for now. Just gonna let that sink in a little. Alright, turn it back. Oh, whew, on fire, ain't it? So we're gonna let that dry out now, cool down a little, I mean. And then we're gonna move on to the next step. Alright, so if you've never tied this knot, you've never been a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout for all the ladies watching, and you've never been depressed, okay? So, don't ask me. So we're gonna grab the tip on one side and we're gonna bring it up and then bring it down, right? So we're gonna make this nice little bunny here. Almost halfway, something like that, right? Something like that. Yeah, perfect. You're gonna grab it towards the top, and then you're gonna wrap it around 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, and you should have this little piece sticking out, right? So we're gonna put that little piece through this hole. And then we're gonna tighten one of these, which should be the right side, and it should tighten up that little knot. So we're gonna tighten that as tight as we can get it, because we want a little bit of friction so that this doesn't slide or loosen up when we're playing the guitar, right? The reason this one is so good is because this is easy access, easy removability. It's easy to slide around the fretboard, and you don't have to worry about taking off like 400 rubber bands or untying something and then tying another knot and you get complicated. Oh, and what is that? You tied a dead knot and you can't untie it now. So that's what this is for. All you gotta do is tie one knot and it'll be useful for every time that you play, for every time that you play guitar with this random capo. Okay, that's all you need basically. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the guitar and we're gonna put this on and see where we need to tie a knot at the end so that when we pull it open, it doesn't loosen up on the right here. So let's see. Alright, so now you're gonna grab those two pieces that you have and we're gonna grab the pen piece, right? So we're gonna put this on the back, right? So we're just gonna put it right back here. We're gonna put one tip of the of the pen into the loop, and then we're gonna pull it up a little bit, and then we're gonna put the other tip into this hole that's on the top right here. So we're just gonna turn it over like that, and we're gonna slide it in there, and bam. That's how it's gonna be. So what I like to do is I like to move the knot to the side on the back of it. So this is what it looks like from the back. It just looks nicer. I don't like to see the knot in the way. You put it onto whatever fret you want, whatever, and you're gonna tighten up the one with the knot. Where you made that knot is where you're gonna pull. So you're gonna hold this top piece right here. Let me show you guys. We're gonna hold this top piece and then we're gonna pull on that knot. So we're just gonna go tighten it. And just like that, you have your capo. And now whenever you want to slide it around, you just loosen it up a little, you pull that knot back, and then you slide it to whatever fret you need to, and then you tighten it back up by pulling on that knot. There you go. I'm gonna test it out for you guys, so you guys know what it sounds like. Now if we were to have that with an actual capo or something, let's just see what it sounds like. I'm just hold the pen right here to show you guys what it would sound like. It's an awkward position, right? And now with your easy to slide, easy to put on capo, you're just gonna put that over here, slide it on. Sounds perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play you guys a little song. Perfect. Let's try some Tears in Heaven. Sounds beautiful. So this is by far the best capo you can get. DIY, you can make. Other people use pencils, rubber bands, all that stuff. I don't recommend using pencils because you'll probably get some of that orange paint all over your strings, and you don't want that. Nobody wants that. If you want that, you're disgusting, I'm sorry. But that's why you always use pens. So if this way doesn't work for you, and if you don't like how it is, then of course go do those fancy ties and all that crap. All you gotta do for this is make a noose once and it'll work for you forever. You don't have to take off 47 rubber bands, and that's it. This is the easiest way to do it. This is the best way to do it, and I recommend that you do it out there if you're just watching me and if you haven't been following along. Now if you are following along, you're cool, and you should subscribe. I don't always post guitar content, but if you want some more, just tell me, you know. One other thing, if you don't tie up the noose tight enough down here, then it'll be hard to, it'll just like slip out a little bit. It's not really a problem, but if you find that being a problem, just tighten it up a little bit. So that loose piece that does not have the knot on the end where we tied it, you just want to pull that one a little bit, and the one that doesn't move on the top. Alright, so that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are playing fresh on your brand new DIY capo, and have fun out there. Peace. You clicked on this video because you have one of three problems. Blah, 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 blah. You clicked on this video because you have a problem, okay? Everybody has this problem. Well, not everybody, only the cool people who play guitar. Yeah, okay. That was cringy.